Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. We are here live in London, doing our nighttime devotion. It is the Sabbath. The Sabbath always begins at sunset on what we call Friday, which is a day of preparation. And from sunset, it becomes the Sabbath right through to sunset on what we call Saturday. Full 24 hours. So Sabbath blessings one and all. It is our nighttime devotion. The devotional is called To Be Like Jesus. The title today, Prepare Wholesome Diet Without Flesh Meats. Jeremiah 8:22 reads, Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is there no recovery for the health of the daughter of my people? All are now being tested and proved. We've been baptized into Christ, and if we will act our part by separating from everything that would drag us down and make us what we ought not to be, strength to grow into Christ, who is our living head, will be given us, and we will see the salvation of God. Only when we are intelligent in regard to the principles of healthful living can we be fully aroused to see the evils resulting from improper diet. Those who, after seeing their mistakes, have courage to change their habits will find that the reformatory process requires a struggle and much perseverance. But when correct tastes are once formed, they will realize that the use of the food which they formerly regarded as harmless was slowly but surely laying the foundation for dyspepsia and other diseases. I'd have to look up what dyspepsia is. Fathers and mothers, watch unto prayer. Guard strictly against intemperance in every form. Teach your children the principles of true health reform. Teach them what things to avoid in order to preserve health. Already the wrath of God has begun to be visited on the children of disobedience. What crimes, what sins, what iniquitous practices are now being revealed on every hand. As a people, we are to exercise great care in guarding our children against depraved associates. Greater efforts should be put forth to educate the people in the principles of health reform. Cooking schools should be established, and house-to-house instruction should be given in the art of cooking wholesome food. Old and young should learn how to cook more simply. Wherever the truth is presented, the people are to be taught how to prepare food in a simple yet appetizing way. They're to be shown that a nourishing diet can be provided without the use of flesh meats. Much tact and discretion should be employed in preparing nourishing food to take the place of that which was formerly constituted the diet with those who are learning to be health reformers. Faith in God, earnestness of purpose, and a willingness to help one another will be required. A diet lacking in the proper elements of nutrition brings reproach upon the cause of health reform. We are mortal and must supply ourselves with food that will give proper nourishment to our bodies.
Dyspepsia is bad indigestion, like acid reflux and heartburn, bloating.
So, dyspepsia, when you're getting indigestion, bloating, heartburn, stuff like that. I've just been informed. Prepare wholesome diet without flesh meats. Meat clouds judgment. It clouds the brain, especially red meat. I know as a fact that chicken is generally pumped full of antibiotics and steroids and other such things to help them grow a whole lot quicker so they can sell them quicker. I know for a fact that sheep, cows are cloned so they can grow more quicker and sell them quicker. I'm not sure how they are killed, but I wouldn't want to really find out. But you should know that when you're eating all those meats, you are also having their blood. You can never drain the blood out of the meat because that's what makes the meat red or pink. If the blood is completely drained out of all that meat, it would be like cardboard. It would be tasteless and dry. So don't ever think all the blood is drained out when you can pick it up and it feels wet and moist and soft. You don't know what these animals have been fed. You don't know where they've come from. You don't even know if they are actually the animals they claim them to be. Healthful diet is about nourishing your body. And as I've said before, you are what you eat. I'm sure you've heard the phrase before. You are what you eat and drink. So be aware that you should be a lot more aware what you're eating, when you're eating. You shouldn't be eating too late at night. Ideally, not after 8 or 9 o'clock. You should not be lying down once you've eaten. You should be sitting up so your body can digest better. You should not be drinking directly before a meal, especially not during a meal, and ideally about an hour after a meal. But you need to know your own body to decide or to find out exactly how that should work, but that's the general terms. I hope this has been helpful. Enjoy the Sabbath.